Well, hello everyone. It's Lori McGuire, and I am hiking right now in beautiful Laguna Niguel, California, which is Orange County, to people from all over the world. Anyway, this time I'm doing it while I'm actually hiking because I just got a call from my mother, and I was just about to go live, and I told a couple of people I'm going to go live, and so they were expecting it, and my mom called in the meantime, and hey Juan, hi Art, and she asked me to listen to the phone, and she asked me if I could hear anything spinning in the background. I'm like, well, I can't hear anything spinning. And so I'm actually going to hike to her home. I said, Mom, I'll be there in about an hour. She's like, you're hiking to my home right now? And I said, yeah, I'm on the hiking trail. I'll get to your home. She's like, not too far away, but you know, with the zigzags and the trails and everything, it just takes a while. So anyway, I can't do this when I'm, I can't listen over the phone sometimes. Hi ladies, how are you? Good morning. So anyway, what I'm going to do, sometimes I'll do Facebook, not Facebook, but what is it, the regular, what is it, when you can go live with someone on your phone, and she hates that. The Apple, the calling and your camera wise, she doesn't like it at all, that her eyesight is not very good. So I have to tell her to turn the camera away to whatever she's wanting me to look at, because she can't find a document or she needs me to see something. And I actually don't like the is it FaceTime? I think it's called FaceTime. Because sometimes I'm not wearing makeup, and the client will want me to, because I work out of my house sometimes, and they'll want to see me, and I'm like, oh no, don't do that. But anyway, enough of that. So I'm hiking to my mom's house, and I want to just switch this around so you can see how beautiful the ocean is today. Okay, look at this. I'm going to switch it around. Look at that beautiful ocean. And you'll see that we had a beautiful sunrise. And here's the mountains. Okay, what a beautiful hiking trail I'm on. There's Juno. She gets so excited. This is like doggy Disneyland. And then let me switch over back. Okay, hello again. Okay, so what I thought I would do, I'm going to make a commitment I was going to make it for 30 days, but I thought, oh my gosh, that's such a huge commitment. Okay, so for 7 days, I am going to commit to doing FaceTime Live or Facebook Live every morning. And I thought I could do it like maybe at 6 a.m. Between 6 a.m. to 6:15 a.m. because I wake up at 5 a.m. every day. But it's kind of dark to do Facebook Live at that time. So I thought, I'm going to commit, if you guys commit to going on Facebook Live with me, we're going to motivate each other. But what I ask from all of you is that you share my discussions with me. Because one thing I know is I need coaching. And I need to be motivated at all times. So what my questions for today are, okay, so today, what are your main things that you're going to focus on? Even if you can just list one item. Hey Stuart, my wonderful broker, how you doing? And your goal is to learn how to use a new app today. Okay, awesome. So one person out there has already said what a goal is today of theirs. So Stuart, do you have any idea what kind of app you want to learn how to use? Is it going to be a technology-driven app or time management? Something for your brokers? So just curious about that. You could take your time and answer. While you're answering, I'm going to throw out one thing that one of my goals. One of my goals is I am going to stay positive all day long. I'm going to smile all day long. And so I usually try to remember to do that. But, just as long as I keep smiling, as long as you smile, you have that energy going out. you can't think of a negative thought while you're thinking of a positive thought. And smiling, it just raises your endorphins and everything. And I especially want to do that when I'm on the phone with people, when I'm in my team meeting today. I do an 8 a.m. Conference call with all my sales partners. I'm going to be doing that with my wonderful team all day. So smiling with everyone on the hiking trail. I think that's really important. Smiling with anyone I come in contact with, because you know what? They may be having a bad day. Even if they're rude to you, smile, because it may make a difference in their lives. But it's more importantly, it's going to make a difference in your energy level. So that's me. Okay, Stuart, the app your group uses for posting open houses. Good. So I think Kiara got back to you, and it's a cool app. It's an app that we use on Facebook, and we do really neat things with it, as you know, Stuart. So my marketing director, Kiara, is really cool with, she knows how to do all that kind of stuff. All the young people know how to do that stuff. That's why I hire all different age groups. But with marketing, you want someone younger who does social media and everything. Okay, anyone else out there? Okay, I'm gonna throw out another question. You could answer the question about what's one of your goals for today, or what are you grateful for today? Maybe something happened over the weekend and you're grateful for that. And look at that. Ooh, isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so I will start, since all of you are slow at typing. I am grateful that I got my head on straight this weekend, because I was a little stressed out last weekend, to be honest with you. I'm closing escrow on a couple more properties, and my lender, I have a really great private mortgage lender, that I remember writing this down like a month ago when he was doing my loan for me, and he said, Lori, since you bought quite a few properties and we trust you on this 22-plex that you're buying, you only have to put 17% down, and it's 1.1 million. Hi again. Was that shocking? I learned, do not finish a Facebook live posting if the connection is bad. Just stay on it. So I just kept talking to myself. But anyway, one thing that happened last week, I got so stressed out because my lender in Chattanooga, Tennessee said, oh, by the way, you need to put 20% down, and I'm closing escrow on Friday on a 22-plex, which I bought for 1.1 million, which is actually very good in Orange County standards, that is. And so that's an additional $33,000. So I was like, oh, great. I have to come in with an additional $33,000. And I'm closing another 6-plex a week after that. Oh my gosh. And I have a lot of escrows in right now, but they're not closing. Only 2 are closing this week. I have a whole bunch of closing the weeks after. So let's just say I was a little stressed out, a little perturbed. And, you know, usually I can handle these kind of things real well, but I had I think I had a lot of unnecessary stress on myself too, because I put my goals, I'm very goal driven. I put my goals really high this year. And that is a question I'm asking myself, is when is enough enough? You know, I want to have my goals up high, but I don't want to be, killing myself where I'm like being robotic, and I want to still enjoy my life. So that's something I'm trying to figure out. Did I set my goals too high? Because I doubled my goals from last year. So enough of that. Let me read some of the things. Monica Lee is watching, my wonderful neighbor. And Monica, thank you so much for helping me organize my garage this weekend. You and Ryan were amazing. And I'm going to park my cars, both cars in my garage now. I'm so grateful. Okay. Stuart, you're grateful for your family. Your son is turning 17 this Saturday. That is great. So Grant is turning 17 on Saturday, and I guess I can't ask you what you're going to give him for a present, but I know you have an amazing son, and he's gotten very tall just like you. So I think that's a lot to be grateful for. And do you have anything that you are a party or something you're going to surprise him with. But, you know, I would say at his age, 17, he probably doesn't have a Facebook page. So I think it's safe for your secret out here, unless he does have Facebook. I think all the young ones, they have Instagram and all these other ones. But anyway, okay, now another thing, I'm going to go through mine real fast, and then I'm going to talk about a real estate topic. But look at this ocean. I'm going to switch it around again. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, and then I'm going to go, here's the canyon. This goes up here. It's so beautiful. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Stuart, I just read that. Okay, now Grant wants a car. Of course, he's at that age that he wants a car. The question is, are you going to get him a car? Or is he going to work for the car? Because I remember when I was at that age, and that is really important. Hi, Raul. I want to say hi. By the way, I am picking up after my dog, but I'm not going to show any of you what I'm doing. But I'm being a responsible dog owner. But it really drives me crazy when people don't pick up after themselves. Once in a while, I come out to the trails and I do my little community service and I pick up after all the dogs. But that's like once in a great while. So I'm going to hold the camera up so you can't see anything. There we go. Oh no, I'm holding it down actually. Hope you didn't see that. Okay, at least the trash can's right up here. Okay, so, and Billy, my amazing handyman, is on Facebook with us. How you doing, Billy? And Billy, I still need that quote for painting, just so you know. Okay, so let me say another thing I'm grateful for. I am so grateful that my parents are still alive, and more importantly that they're there mentally, and I can call them and talk to them, and they're a huge support system to me. Even though my mom and dad do lecture me a lot. I had to throw something away, sorry. Okay, they still lecture me a lot, but I am really grateful for that, that they're there for me. And so I would say, so Billy, what are you grateful for? And anyone else out there, what are you grateful for today? Maybe you're grateful that you woke up and the weather is awesome. You know, I remember 2 weeks ago I was hiking and it was so darn cold and I could hardly stand it. I had like 4 layers on me. And right now the sun is out. I do have a few layers on me, but I know I'm going to have to take a couple layers off, I think. But I am grateful that there are these incredible hiking trails in Southern California. It's such an amazing place to live. I know some people complain like, oh, they're gonna move out of California because of certain reasons. But you know what? California is always going to be a great place to live, popular because of the weather. There's a lot of opportunities here. So yeah, I know we have, you know, income tax and stuff like that, but it's always going to be a great place to live. And you know, there's a limited amount of land out here. Okay, now the other thing that over the weekend, I accomplished a lot. There's one trick that I've learned what to do. I have to keep motivating myself to keep doing things over and over. I don't know if any of you do these kind of things, please let me know. To keep myself motivated, I've always had to have a coach, first of all. I've had coaches even like back in high school when I ran track and field, of course. So my coaching experiences started back then because I need to be motivated at all times. So I need to be accountable to someone. But even like, you know, taking time off at my house, for me to continue like just doing my house chores and doing projects, I need to just do something to stay motivated. So it's so funny. I started this game this weekend. And I don't know if any of you do crazy things like this, but I love gin rummy on my iPad or my iPhone. So what I did to make sure I was being productive while playing gin rummy is I would play an entire game, and every time I lost a hand, I would put it in one column, like a point. Okay, loser category. No, I'm kidding. And then every time I won a game, I would put it in the winning category. Okay, and so by the time I was done with the game, I would have, I think it was 9 points, I think, in each side. And then there was a prize for me winning the game. And granted, it only took me 10 minutes to play the game. Okay, but it made it fun. So I'm a huge believer in time blocking. But with time blocking, you have to stay focused. And I have to get motivated to do time blocking. So I would start with the winning category. So I added up the points, which are 9. For each point, I had 5 minutes. So that was 45 minutes. I had to do time blocking. And I would do something I would want to do. And that was generally my work, which is crazy, but I enjoy doing my work. So I would do my daytimer stuff. And I'm still an old-fashioned person where I use the Franklin Covey daytiming system. I don't know if any of you do that, but my office is still very computerized. We communicate with all these apps and programs. But personally, I like the Franklin Covey daytimer system because then I can index and I can keep the book with me at all times. But I was a couple days behind, so I thought, okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to write my journal. Writing my journal is really important because it makes me realize I have to get these thoughts out of my head, and I get connected more, like what I really want out of life. So then I scored 9 points that were in the loser category. Loser category is doing things around the house that I really didn't want to do, but I know I had to do them, like organizing my garage, doing laundry, all that kind of stuff. So that was 45 minutes, because each point, remember, is equal to 5 minutes. And so I clicked my Apple Watch timer to go off 45 minutes. And it made it so much fun because I just got so busy. I did so much. And then since I won the entire game, let's see here. Oh, I earned. Okay, hi, back. Since I'm on a hiking trail, the reception is not that good. But okay, I'm almost done with this game because maybe some of you will want to play this game. So since I won the whole game, I earned 15 points of watching a movie on, and I just watched it on my iPad. Watched something really good. Oh, Homeland, I think it was. That was yesterday's Homeland. I love Homeland. So that was good. So I just kept doing it, and I kept being so productive. I got so much done, and it kept me time blocking. So I'm a huge time blocker. So anyway, the other thing is real estate. So the one real estate thing that I wanted to bring up today is about ordering a termite inspection before you list your home. I recommend that always to my sellers so that they know up front what kind of work they may need to do before an offer comes in. And then if the first inspection doesn't come in good, then they can always get a second inspection, but you do need to disclose any and all inspections. But the good news is termite is now, there's a section 1 and a section 2 report. And it used to be that section 1, which is infestation or infection that's evident, was always the seller's responsibility. But now it's negotiable. Most sellers, I'd say over 90% still do it. But if you have multiple offers or if you've negotiated down on the price, you can always negotiate that out and just show the buyer's agent or if it's your own buyer, hey, this is the inspection report, and then have them accept it. Or these are the 2 inspection reports we got. And they may elect to still get their own inspection report. And then what happens, oh, Monica, I like your tea. Good. I'm so glad you're going to do the time blocking system. And by the way, Monica has the most energy. She's the most vivacious person I think I've ever met, besides my Aunt Kathy. And I love having Monica, you, as my neighbor. You're the one reason why I have not moved. And here I downsized from a 6,700 square foot estate to a smaller place. But I do never ever want to move because I love my neighbors so much. And I love the hiking trail. And bigger is not always better, let me tell you. So anyway, but going back to the termite inspection. So, okay, what happens when you have a termite inspection that's a lot lower and the seller is responsible for Section 1 termite and the buyer challenges that report because they get their own termite inspection report, and that termite inspection report says there is $4,000 worth of work, fumigation, everything. Your inspection report says $1,500, and your seller's paying. So some people assume, well, it's the seller's, choice, right? Not necessarily, no, because the buyer still has the right. They could cancel if they're not happy, because you would negotiate this during the contingency period. So I always recommend when this happens, get a third opinion. And then that third opinion usually falls in the middle. And when you're getting the third opinion, have the buyer go out and then have the seller present, or the agents. Even the buyer doesn't mean just the agents, even as representatives. But everything can be worked out. The main thing with real estate transactions is we as realtors have to be the calming force in every transaction. We can't get hot, heated. We need to control our buyers or sellers to say, hey, it's okay. This is minor, in the scope of everything. We're talking about a $1,500 difference. We'll work this out. That's the bottom line. So termites like rain, but don't like sunlight. That's so cute. I know, yeah. And then, I always get termite inspect or get termite inspect or exterminating reports or termite inspection reports. Always do it no matter what. And I was told when I was buying out back east, oh, you don't need to order termite inspection reports. Yes, I do, because I found a lot of termites in a few of my buildings. So I asked the seller to pay for it, and I got a credit instead. And I just got a really big credit on my 22-plex for replacing the entire roof. And I'm so glad I got a roof inspection, and that was $13,500. So really cool about that. So anyway, look at this. There's the ocean. I'm gonna jump up to go help my mom because she can't hear something. I probably can't do it over the phone with her. But I just want to thank you so much. And okay, I'm committing to the next 7 days. I'm going to be live on Facebook. So you may want to put the subscribe on. And then if I can help you, I don't know if I can help any of you, but you could help me by me being committed to this. And I love your comments because I learned from all of you. And I get pumped up. But I will commit to, for the next 7 days, I might stretch it out to 30 days. Hi, Ben. Oh my gosh, so good to see you. To being on Facebook Live at approximately 6 a.m. because I wake up at 5 and I just have to have my breakfast and everything. And then I have to wait for the sun to come up. So it might be 6 to 6:30-ish. Just depends on when 6:15. But I will be on live. And I'm going to ask you questions, but I really appreciate when you can participate, because then I can learn from you guys as well. Okay, thank you so much. Have an awesome day. Great Monday. Have a great week, but hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.